Self-discovery is a lifetime journey that can greatly transform our lives. Today we'll talk about 5 different strategies that we can use to get to know ourselves a little bit better. Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nena and I'm a life coach that specializes in personal development. Here at this channel we talk about everything having to do with our emotional well-being, understanding our own psychology, and living our best life possible. So if you aren't already a subscriber, please take a moment and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected. So often in life, we lose sight of who we are as people, or we never really fully grasp who we are as people. So when this happens, we start to feel that we're almost portraying a role in life. We're not being our authentic selves, or we may feel that we are living the life that someone else wants us to lead. Now, when this happens, of course, we start to feel very unhappy about life because it's not fulfilling. So today we're going to talk about different strategies that we can use to effectively get to know ourselves a little bit better. The first thing that we can do is to take time to journal. So what we can do here is really kind of dump out our brain on paper from day to day. This is something I definitely practice myself every single day. And this just provides us with an opportunity to really express what we're feeling, what we're thinking, what our future goals might be. And then it's a wonderful practice to sit down and later read and analyze what we wrote, because oftentimes it's very surprising. We can be shocked at what our subconscious is telling us when we write out these things on the page. A lot of these things are things that we maybe have never consciously thought about or certainly never verbalized before. So it can be a really eye-opening experience. Number 2 is to start to pay more attention to how different experiences and events and situations actually make us feel. So a lot of times that's something that we kind of don't put a lot of focus on. We go through life so quickly that we don't have an awareness of how it is affecting us internally. So paying more attention to how things really do make us feel can show us the contrast of what we want in our life and what we don't want in our life. The third thing that we can do is to ask ourselves the big questions, the really big questions, such as, who am I? What do I value? What am I afraid of? What brings me joy? What do I want to happen to me in the future? Again, so often we get caught up in our daily life, which is oftentimes very, very chaotic and filled with a lot of mental clutter. So we don't focus on these questions that can provide us with so much useful information about who we really are as people. The fourth thing that you can do is very effortless, and that is to take a personality test, or better yet, take multiple personality tests. This is something that I certainly do every single year, if not more frequently than that. And my favorite one is the Myers-Briggs personality test. And you can find that at 16personalities.com. Now, if you answer the questions honestly, you should be able to get a pretty good analysis of your personality type, which is really fun to do and certainly very insightful. I have taken this test, like I said, so often, and I am an ENFP. I have been this personality type every single time I have taken this test for probably 20 years, and it is almost comical how much I am in alignment with the assessment. So that is something fun for you to do if you've never done that. It can shed a lot of light and it is just very enjoyable. And my fifth tip is to take time alone without any distractions on a regular basis. And I know our modern lives are so busy that it's often very difficult to find that time to yourself, but it is so necessary to really getting to know yourself better and also in practicing self-love and self-care. So really providing yourself with that opportunity to just be alone with your thoughts is going to give you a much better perspective on what is, again, important to you, what you value, and how you're really feeling from day to day. So have moments where you turn off the phone, turn off the computer, turn off the television, and you just sit with yourself. Remember that the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. And gaining self-awareness is just going to give you so many tools to best design a life that is the most fulfilling, happy, and meaningful for you personally. So I hope this video was helpful to you today, and if it was, please like it and share it with someone else who may need to hear this message today. Also, again, if you aren't already a subscriber, please take a moment and become one. We definitely want you to stay connected, and I thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have an absolutely amazing day.